Hello boys and girls. Today's lesson 6.12 is a second part of polyhedrons. We're going to look closely at a prism. Yesterday we were introduced to prisms and pyramids. Prisms are a bit different because they are a rectangle. The base of a prism is flat and it's opposite of each other and parallel. So you see the lines I've made here. We have the base here, that's a base, and it goes down there, and that's the base. It also the same shape and the same size, so they're congruent. So that base is the same as underneath the box on that side. I've also labeled the vertices. Remember, the vertice is like the corner. Vertice, vertice, here's a vertice. And the face that we see is the one that says cornflakes on it, or the side face right here. This is a rectangular prism because it's a rectangle, as well as it has this rectangle here. Okay, so that makes it a prism. Here we have an image that shows us more prisms. For example, the triangular prism we see here, it has a triangle right there, but you see that the base is a rectangle. Same with the rectangular prism. It's a rectangle and has the base of a rectangle. The hexagonal prism is a hexagon on top, but rectangles on the sides. So the common thing that we have in all of these is that they have a rectangle as one of the side faces or bases. Is this square a prism? No, because it's only two-dimensional. It doesn't have any sides that we can say are flat and rectangle and opposite of each other. Okay? Is this side, or is this, I'm sorry, a prism? Yes, because it's three-dimensional. It has flat opposite bases from each other. This is parallel to this one. And this is the same size as the one on the bottom. And it's 3D. That one was 2D. Page 153 in your math journal asks you to do something in a group. Since we don't have a group, we're going to do this together. It says, number 1, each person chooses a different pattern block shape. We don't have one. Then stack 3 or 4 of the shapes together and make a prism. So what it did for you was show you some examples, right? The triangular prism, the cube prism, trapezoid, and the hexagonal prism. Okay? And then it asks you to tape them together. Number 3 says, below, carefully trace around each face of your prism. Then trace around each face of 2 or 3 more prisms on a separate sheet of paper. Since we don't have that, what I would like you to do for this assignment is to draw, to the best of your ability, any prism of your choice. What you'll notice, though, is that, like in the instructions for number 3, it asks you to trace every side or every face. That's because, for example, on the triangular prism, you might have one side that is like that, one side like that. The opposite two sides that are also the same length and the opposite face of the triangle. So that would be a triangular prism, all the sides of a triangular prism. So you're going to complete this, but since you're not actually doing the same kind of activity as you would in class, you'll do page 153, you'll do math boxes, page 154, and you'll do an additional page where you're actually matching the name of the polyhedron to an image. And that's your classwork today, in addition to your home links.